Welcome back to the third vignette of Cyberpunk. Sally has just been rescued by her fellow Irrationals after a smooth, excellently executed,
Flawless.
train
That's
heist.
exactly as we expected.
That's a word you could say.
Flawless.
Sam, Dust, Daryl, and Sally are all on the maglev car, which will then stop, and they'll run off to their buggy, and then soon from the buggy to the submersible, and then Dr. Patrick Bagwell remains not unconscious on the train floor, but awaiting the authorities to find him. Let's start with you guys riding in the buggy.
Oh.
Alright, because something's gonna happen on your way to the coast.
Oh
my
this
God.
explodes
Ooh.
into an
Run it.
alien.
You're gonna run into Furiosa.
Ooh.
What?
Moonmen.
Moonman!
Moonmen.
We love you, David Bowie.
I appreciate
Good night.
that Mad Max reference.
Who has the highest tech skill?
It's
Probably Sally.
Is it tech
Oh, yeah,
nerd?
Sally.
Tech nerd or
Who has the highest tech nerd that's not Sally?
Probably Nick.
No!
Is zero high enough?
Why?
Uh-oh, Sally's been compromised.
What?
You've been bugged.
No.
She's been
I mean, does my tech
I got
scanner?
Oh yeah, your tech scanner.
Detects
okay.
anything?
Yeah. Your tech scanner detects something. Your tech scanner
Ooh, what is
detects a kick in Amber.
Oh yeah, I do. Okay.
In Sally?
Or in Sally, yes.
So,
So who's driving?
Probably Sam.
who has vehicle? Do you have vehicle?
No one has
None of us have
no one
vehicles, so it's
drives.
probably Sam.
See, I mean,
Well, it was
you
Bagwell's
just-
car.
well, you're in the buggy now.
He doesn't drive
That's
though.
right.
He gets driven by his chauffeur.
That's right.
So,
How are we
well,
so
I mean,
bad at making
most
a coherent
cars,
party?
cars in the city are automated, and you're not doing a tedious
This
driving.
car is,
so you
like,
could, you
mostly
could do some
automated.
driving.
Okay.
The tough part was hacking it into
But
the
anyway, I just want to know who's in the car,
I think
who's
Sam's
driving,
fine.
You're in the
so
car.
it makes sense. So you're
I'm driving.
okay. You're
Okay,
driving.
yeah, I'm not
you
driving.
guys, Dust, you're probably in the passenger seat, and
Yeah, we're in the back.
Sally and Daryl are in the back seat, and your tech scanner picks off a ping of a kick emanating from Sally's.
Have kicks
Arm.
been? Is it? Do we know that if it's possible for kicks to be like
Triangulated?
no, not triangulated, but like bugged, like listening devices? Like,
Most
do I need to be
definitely.
immediately
100% yes.
completely careful
Yeah.
what I say?
Kicks also double as cell phones.
Right, and cell
So
phones,
cell
I
phones
like
has
today can
microphones.
be listened
Yes.
to
Yes.
remotely without the owner's knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
We need to pull over right
I'm
now.
going to chop her arm off with
Wow, that sounds really bad.
It is a shame that the doctor is not with you.
The Tarantino style continues.
because I'm sure he could
I'm
fix
sure
that right
a
up.
doctor could easily take a kick out.
Gee, it's
No,
almost
I don't-
like this was planned.
No, well, this was planned from the very beginning.
Ah.
Not because I realized, the doctor's not going to be with Sally.
Either way. So what do you say when you realize there's a bug?
Nothing. He just acts.
Well, I'm curious, like, because we don't know what's going on.
James, is that what you would do?
In another iteration of a different character,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's say.
In our secret irrational code sign language, I will speak to Sally.
Really?
You think I don't? I know I
You
have
think
a
we
kick
don't
in.
have a
Like, why would I
there's
not
a
know
visual code?
That they didn't
should-
put a kick
you
in you?
should-
that? No, why
I'd
would
like to
I
turn
not
off
know that I?
What?
Well,
I
you
would
have the
know
kick.
that I have
it's
a kick.
just because of the stress
Would
of
that? I'm not even sure if that would cover it up enough.
because of the stress and the
I guess we
pill
can
and
hear
the
each
being
other.
rescued. It has not occurred to you that you
Oh,
could be
okay.
tracked. So it
Perfect.
took someone else who was not just in a prison for like a week.
All right. Hey, Dust. How about you turn up the music
All right.
real loud?
I crank up the heavy metal.
I like wink or
I just
something.
I just
to-
look over
for
at Dust and
you.
like, hey, metal, really? Like,
That I like the old stuff.
balloon music is the future.
I was
They have this
hoping
new light metal.
I was hoping Dust would be like addicted to something like K-pop or something like that.
That'd be great.
Actually, that might be. I don't know.
Dude, I'll rock out to
You can't
K-pop.
get K-pop anymore.
Get some baby metal.
Alright.
It's
Not
no,
after-
it's
well,
contraband K-pop.
There's no more K after the incident.
Yeah.
It's very underground.
It goes straight from I to J or to K.
So
That's
since
not
it's
how
very
it is.
loud and
Yeah.
now that it's very loud, I'm gonna lean over to Sally. Like, you have a kick implanted. Are you aware of this?
Oh!
Is that what this is?
I completely forgot. We need to pull
Well, I
over
mean,
right
like-
now.
Like what?
No,
like
we cannot
it
go
was
any-
it was obvious and not like concealed.
Well,
It
no,
was
she
like-
she knows she has a kick in her. That's obvious because they put a new win in her. She doesn't know that it's bugged, right?
Well,
It doesn't even
No,
have to be.
it's
It's
obvious.
like
It's
any
inherent.
mobile
Yeah.
device.
Oh,
It
okay.
is by the definition
Okay.
of bug.
I
That's
just
been
forgot that I had one.
No.
It's
How,
just
how
like
can we deactivate it?
Hold on a second. Can I roll?
Yeah, Sally being a tech nerd.
yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Okay. Roll tech nerd or roll?
Techno would work.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
you could cut your arm off. You could roll tough bastard.
I mean, it's true. The magistrate purchase. There are options.
And
Ooh.
That's
I get a
3.
reroll actually because
Oh,
I have
yeah, you got your AI assistant.
All right.
Wow,
Use
that's-
one of your rerolls.
Wait,
Okay,
did you
I only
say
get
that
to
her
reroll
AI was
one
gonna
of
be
them?
offline for
Oh,
a certain
really?
amount of time,
Right? Or do I get to
no,
reroll
no,
the
no,
whole
it
thing?
was
I
don't
think it
know.
lets you
uplink
reroll
was
everything.
override, so she
Okay.
put it
Yeah,
down.
you used to have 2 rerolls per session.
Okay, that's a 4.
Wow,
That's a
okay.
Much
4.
better.
Okay.
Numbers.
Wait, you get rerolls per session?
Plus.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
AI
Oh.
assistant.
Yes, AI assistant is more of like as you're trying to do a task, your AI goes, "Don't do that,
Oh,
stupid.
that's just in general. Okay.
Do the other thing."
Oh, yeah, it's like
Or-
Iron Man.
Yeah,
It's
or
like Jarvis.
or you're like,
no, that's not a good idea, sir.
or it's like AI
Very well.
be like, AI, Google how to hack the computer. And it's like, no problem. Step 1.
That's like my whole job.
My AI assistant would be Gordon Ramsay.
Except you can only do it twice. After that, your Google,
It dries up.
yeah, Google wells are all dried up.
All
Oh
right.
jeez.
Cool. So she got a 4.
So yes, you know that a kick could be removed. It could also be deactivated by hacking into it.
Ooh, okay.
Cool.
We're gonna
Wait,
do that.
Can we just like hook her up to the car battery and like zap the thing?
It could kill her.
I mean,
Your
yes,
kick is
we
connected
could,
to
yes,
your
we
heart.
Could kill Amber.
It could also be removed by a
Jerk.
doctor.
We just saved her.
Okay.
Like Dr.
Or-
Baggins.
You
It's
could
connected to
fry it with a shock, but that would also
But
be
it's
a
risky.
shock.
But I can hack into it.
Yes.
So then there's no point.
Yeah. Hacking into it, however, does not remove it.
Right.
But it stops it for now.
Yeah, it could stop it being
Yeah, we'll
used
stop it
to
for now.
locate or listen. So
Do what you want.
We're gonna stop it for now.
we'll have it.
We're gonna definitely stop it because I get a 7 because +1.
Okay, cool. In attempting to hack it the physical way, you find out that there was a bug on it and also a tracking subroutine. So with that 6, you were able to remove both of those and also have the normal functionality of a kick.
Nice.
Wow, very nice.
Problem solved.
So here's the thing.
Or
So
Not
they
quite.
they know our
Or-
current vector then, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
yeah, they already knew it because we're following the track in a direction.
No,
that
no,
Oh,
you
we've
are
already
in,
seen.
you
We're in the
are
buggy,
in the
right?
buggy.
So
we're
we-
in the buggy.
So we just take the long way around.
Well, but
Well-
we were originally headed straight towards the.
Yeah, but it's a submersible, right? Like
You're in
Oh,
a
yeah.
buggy.
no, I know,
Well, so
but
as
we're
soon
headed
as soon as
towards
we
a
get to the
submerged
submersible,
base.
then we
Right.
like go off the other direction
So,
and circle back around.
If they look at the triangulation, they're going to think, oh, they're just headed right to the water.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I mean like there's a lot of distance between us and the water yet.
Right.
Correct?
yeah,
They'll have to cover that entire area and search.
right. And
Before
consider
they
all the
consider
possibilities
to go
of the water.
underwater.
oh, because
Like,
they don't
that's
even know
not
that we're
even a-
going underwater.
Right, exactly.
That's not.
We just take the long
But
way around.
because they know who I am, like first and last name and all that great stuff, they technically know my phone number and could just give me a call at any time. They're like, hey,
Well,
where are you?
What else? What
Well,
else
you
can we
can turn it
do
off,
rather
right?
than take the long way around?
No.
Like, does anybody else have any
Put it on
other
the airplane.
ideas?
Like as
Oh,
hacking,
oh.
could she just like turn it off, deactivate it,
Yeah,
remove
yeah,
its
yeah,
chip?
yeah, she
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, you should
Just do that.
Yeah, if you leave
Oh,
it
I
on,
see.
Don't
it'll
try and
Roll to
retain
do
its
that?
hack. Don't try and use it as a
No.
device. Because he said you can still use it as a device without those other things, but that's
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
they can still just
yeah, that won't.
put in a call
Wait.
and trace it.
Do I still have a kick in me? I've had it removed, right? Because I've been with the irrational so long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't have
Yeah, we all have either fake kicks or no
It's-
kick.
Generally, in the irrationals,
I
they're
have a
removed
punch.
because it's kind of like a
Right.
symbol.
I just
of
I remember
control.
you saying that last time, and I didn't want you to be like, but you forgot that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No. Okay, cool. So, you guys buggy over to the submersible drop. It is hanging out in the waters and arrives almost automatically right on time as you arrive up to the buggy or arrive up to the waters.
Oh, the buggy doesn't turn into a submersible.
No.
That's what
That'd be awesome.
How we're going James Bond in this.
No.
A whole
Apparently-
new transformer.
Apparently, these buggies don't go.
They don't go
Yeah.
They
underwater.
don't go underwater.
So what
Uh,
what are we gonna do with the buggy once we're in the submersible?
Burn it. No, put it underwater. Like
We're just gonna
throw
drive
it into
it
the water.
Yeah, just drive it into the water.
Yeah,
Drive
just
it
like
into the
put a
water.
brake on
Can
the
we just
accelerator and
drive
drive it
into
into the
the
water.
submersible? Isn't it like a garage? Wouldn't it just take
No,
down
it's
like
in
it's
the
a
back?
side-
There's
It
no
doesn't have to
what,
go.
what we could do is drive it onto the submersible, and the submersible goes down, and it'll take it way offshore, farther than we could get it by trying to
Well, how
drive
big
it
is
in.
the Irrational's budget?
From-
It's like
Yeah,
We're
I'm
just
imagining
gonna
this is
blow
like
up the damn
a
buggy.
cramped like research
It
sub.
is a really small, cramped research sub. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, never
It's
mind.
a
then.
tiny
So we-
sub.
we-
It's not
tiny
like a
sub.
nuclear.
I was picturing
Oh.
nuclear sub.
Yeah, I was picturing like globes and like pathways leading to an underground sea base.
No, it's just a little tiny,
We are all very.
like
Not on the same
70-year-old research sub.
It's a bath escape.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought we were going to Gungan Town.
No,
Like that was my idea.
It's just a small normal sub.
Oh, I thought
Why
you-
is it when I say like, okay, a small submersible, you guys are like, of course, the Gungan
'Cause I thought this was-
wave bird.
I thought this was HQ. I thought this was like Irrational HQ. Oh, we've never been able to find
Look.
them because they've been hidden under all this irradiated water.
You've
Like,
missed,
yeah, it's
you've missed
in-
a perfectly good opportunity to introduce Gungans into this. We can have this campaign.
We can have games like Jar Jar Binks.
I'm already the token gay and the token Asian. I may as well be the other token racist
Yes.
character.
the token
the
Gungan.
token, what, Jamaican?
Yeah, and I could reestablish the Jar Jar Binks was always supposed to be the Dark Lord of the Sith.
Ah.
Thing.
Nope, it's a small
It's too late.
automated submersible from
Okay.
70 years ago.
So
before.
So we drive the buggy along the shore until we find a nice ridge cliff thing.
Then we full of
Then we find a
explosives.
big rock. And we fill it full of explosives.
Full of explosives.
Why do we keep
And we-
destroying our assets? like,
You don't have any explosives.
Okay, we find a big rock.
Ugh.
And we put it on the accelerator and the buggy zooms off the cliff, arcs out over the water and sinks and is
0
never
to
found
60 in
again.
0.2 seconds.
wait, we're gonna need to get back to San
Gone.
Francisco eventually, right? Why don't we just leave it here, come back out, and use it to drive home?
Because they'll find it.
Why would they find it?
Because
need a
they
good
know
place
which
to hide
direction
it.
we
Look,
were
okay,
going, and
we'll
they're
hide
going to
it.
be
We'll
looking
hide
for
it
it.
Like
in the
to do a
secret,
tech scanner to
like
see
natural
if
rock
they can
formation
locate the
garage
buggy.
port that we could start
Like,
getting ahead
there's a
of.
That's what I was
It's been around
thinking.
50
Yeah.
years.
I was thinking like it was a
No, if
Saturday
there's
morning
anything in the
playset.
buggy that would
Yeah.
compromise our location.
Oh,
the side of the mountain.
No, but if
I mean,
they
it's
like
just
if
a
they've
normal
got
buggy. It's
you know
just a
satellite
car with
streaks
no
going on or
electronics.
something like that, they'll
Do we-
see there is a buggy there.
We'll
It-
bury it in sand.
Right.
Do we have a place to hide the buggy?
Frankly, they're probably already watching us.
Yeah,
that
I
sounds
suppose
like
you could
something
put
you
it-
would
yeah,
have
you
at
could
the
put
entrance
it-
to your secret
You
base.
can put it in a cove.
All right, let's put it in a cove.
All right,
In the secret cove.
I still think
The
we should
end.
drive it off the cliff.
We could.
We're never gonna see this buggy
What
again.
we're just gonna like put all our big explosives in a pile and blow them up just to just to satisfy
Oh.
our destructive tendencies.
All
And
none
then
of our
we'll
explosives.
go in the submersible.
Okay.
Go to the-
How do we get in the submersible? Does it like surface and we climb into it?
It's surface. You have to slim out a little bit and go into the top.
Oh,
Get in.
Oh, so we're all wet.
far less glamorous than I anticipated.
it's very, very low tech.
Yeah.
like, this is like the
There's-
submersibles they use to smuggle drugs into America from Mexico.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean
There's a
that's
reason
basically
it's
what we're
low
doing.
tech.
Very minimalist.
Okay, so you get into the submersible and you all sit down. It's very cramped. You close the hatch.
There's not
and
much room among all the
there's
drugs.
A green button, a green blinking button.
We're gonna have to use up some of this heroin before we can make room for us.
Oh
Give me
boy, I
some
was
of that.
hoping you'd say that.
So there's a panel with a numpad and a green button next to it, which you know to be the code to go back to base.
Okay.
You type in the passcode, which could be whatever you want it to be. And you
1,
press the
2,
green
3,
button.
4, 5.
8008. 80085.
You press,
Yes.
you do the code, you press the button, and the submersible goes down and begins its descent into the waters or the
Now we're gonna get feminist
That's-
posting.
I know, right? Yeah.
of San Cisco.
Oh, boobs.
Nick Millman, everybody.
I did it. Got there.
I swear, back in like high school, I showed you that. So, you descend down into the darkness, and eventually, after about an hour of traveling underwater, you see the lights of the undersea base of the Irrationals. You approach and you see the many different modules, and the third module to the back that has been caved in and dark, and you see the sharks swim around it. You eventually go to the
Sea lab.
what?
Nothing. Go continue.
So is this like out in the Pacific somewhere?
Yes.
This is an old mining base, right?
Research.
Okay.
What was the-
Research station.
Rapture.
previous use of this thing?
It was research on the what is that? The
The fault?
fault
Off
along
of-
Oh,
Pacific.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Pacific
So,
Trench.
so
The
that
Pacific Rim.
The rim.
that does make you
Kaiju.
wonder: would there still be historical records that there was a thing here?
Yeah.
Like, because you always have to imagine that we're the party that is the heroes of the story, but in the virtual alternate reality, there's a party of role players who's now in the office trying to track down these irrationals, and there's gonna be a really smart agent there played by like Danny Glover or something who says, you know, if we look at the old plans, there used to be a research station out there. I'll bet that's where they are. And he rolls his 3d6 and he has like 3 dots and like logic or something like that. He gets a 6.
Logic.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
No,
I guess
someone should try
I
and
guess
find
Blow
it,
this
but,
place up and find another
Yes.
HQ.
No.
But
I can
the
see
whole
that.
thing about this
Let's do
base
it.
is that it was just
No, I know what it is.
changed corporations' hands too many times. It got lost in
Not in your
paperwork, and it was just
imagination.
abandoned eventually. And the Irrationals eventually found it,
Oh, okay.
and they decided to make it their base because it's hidden underwater. It's hard to track, and it's an easy way to make operations onto America without being in America.
And it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, if you're gonna try to
super cool.
destroy the government of a country, having an underwater base is like perfect. That's why all the supervillains put their bases
Either underwater or like on a
in the volcanic caldera.
It's true. Most supervillains do have underwater bases.
On the moon.
Well, we already did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Our Saturday morning quotient is like through the roof, Peter.
Are you kidding me?
We've gone to the moon. We have underwater bases. We have buggies that go. We got freaking play sets at this point. Seriously, get the
Mind
guy
you,
through.
It's all falling into line. The product.
Our entire
placement.
campaign is actually an advertising for Risk 2210. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Risk 2210, underwater bases, moon base, the best risk of all.
It would be fun to like do a campaign based in like the Star Wars Always New Toys.
Oh yeah.
So every time you see something, it must be different. It has to have a different weapon,
Or like
different toy.
color
Arm-
scheme.
arm color, a different like faction to sell different iterations of them, as many as possible. No, this isn't the buggies that go. This is the buggies that swim. It has
Edition,
the
yeah.
it has the water attachments.
You
that
see, it's got a
only
propeller
comes
on
in
the back.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get to the base.
Yeah, and so you eventually get to the
We're taking a long time.
you eventually get to the underwater harbor area. What do they call that? It's like the big area that you can go into
Docking
the
bay.
dock area, where it goes under and you can go up and
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Go up there, and the leader of the Irrationals, Mr.
Airlock.
You see an octopus
Mr.
creature?
Jemski?
No, please tell me his name is.
Kurlev Jamsky.
Oh, that's right. Jam.
Darn it!
Curly Jigglemeister.
How's it going, Jam?
It's
Yeah.
wonderful that you guys have made it.
What's up, Curly?
All okay.
We
I
almost
see
got
Sally.
jammed up. Never mind.
You're doing well. They didn't keep you locked up too terribly, did they?
Oh no, it's okay. I just give him a big hug. We're like, would you like some coffee?
We just love some classic Sally. We've been missing it down here.
We disabled her kick on the way here, Jamsky.
Perfect. If you had not done that, they would have tracked us to our secret underwater
been-
base.
They
We
really
neglected
go.
to do it before we had headed out on our trajectory, so they have a general direction, unfortunately.
That's okay. There's
Sorry,
no
now
way they
I'm
would
just having a
suspect
hard
a
time not
place
laughing because you're laughing,
underwater.
so.
Oh, we can only hope.
It's okay.
They haven't
We've made
suspected
as
for-
many precautions as we can at this point, but we need to get to work on these preparations for this next stage.
Yes, let's head to the meeting room for a good debriefing.
Does Jam have an eye patch?
Yes, he does.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes.
He had better not be Samuel L. Jackson.
And a
because
peg
it's like,
leg and everything.
We're gonna be
Okay.
sued.
And
He's an underwater pirate.
So you guys walk along the cold, dark halls of the irrational sea base. You guys notice
it
an
goes
unusual
clank as we
yeah,
step on the floor.
planks. There's an unusual number of drippings, and as you are about halfway, yeah, it drips from the ceiling. Yeah. And you're about halfway from
Sorry, but
I have my warm
should
cup
make
of
gravy.
coffee.
I know, when he
Yeah.
said drippings, I was thinking, oh, does it smell like turkey in there?
No. As you're about halfway to
Sea
the
turkeys.
large meeting room, sirens blare and the lights above you in the hallway start to flare red and swing round and
What
round.
does this mean?
You've been discovered.
Jamsky quickly rushes over to a console and pulls out some schematics and he goes, "Damn! Pod 3's been depressurized.
This is a
Did we
sea
just
lab,
lose
so-
a bunch of operatives?
Means another part of the base has become inaccessible. Hold on.
What was in pod 3?
Pod 3 was the kitchen.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, no!
How do I make gravy?
Our drippings!
Does that mean Cookie's dead?
Cookie's probably
Wait.
dead.
Jamsky, hold on. Why are we losing parts of the
Wait,
base
Cookie's
to
been cooked
depressurization?
Because it's damn like 70, 90 years old. Base wasn't meant to last this long. It was supposed to just remain on the fault, check it out, and then leave when the next big earthquake hits.
Wow, we didn't like restructure it and retrofit it.
Yeah, I was
at
gonna say,
all.
like, why are we still here?
Presumably we did some work, but
You
there's only
think
so
we
much
have
you can do.
marine welders just out the woodwork?
These guys are expensive.
I guess I don't know your business. Well, are we safe here to at least make plans for the next caper?
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
Maybe the only place we're safe.
We have estimates that we could only be in this base about 2 months longer. After that, it's going to go belly up.
That is a
And
very.
you just lost all
this
of
is-
your food. So
So
I
this,
was totally expecting him to say, we've got 2 3-hour stops.
He's got preparations down.
You guys are out just in time to help pack. We're moving to the secret cove up top.
Yeah. While you guys were up there rescuing Sally, a lot of things have gone bad. Systems are going offline by the hour.
They've brought you to your death.
I know, right?